Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna be building Bronya. She is one of the standard 5 stars and one who came out a long time ago. I'm just now making a video on her because I already built her on my own account. So today I'm using someone else's account and they're level 1 E1 Bronya, which for them we're gonna raise to her maximum level to make her as good as we can. We pre-grinded a bunch of mats for her, and now it's time to build the best Bronya possible. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Only a small percentage of you are really subscribed, and it honestly doesn't take that much time at all. But regardless, before we do anything, I do just want to show a bit of what Bronya can really do. So let's do her character trial quickly. Here we go. So she is still one of the best supports in the game, in my opinion. She gives the attack boost with her little technique there. You can see that with the banner of command, we're going to get an attack increase for 2 turns at the start of battle. We can enter battle with the wind weakness, and let's actually show off what she really does. First thing that Bronya can do, single target. Does nothing. Never use this. It's pointless. And that's why Bronya is a really skill point heavy character, is because most of her capabilities are going to come from her support and what she's going to be able to do for you with her support. So what her skill does is it's going to dispel a single debuff from any of your allies, which you choose to use it on, but it's also going to immediately make them take action and they're going to go next in the turn order. Also from that, he gained a damage boost of 57%. So she's not only going to bring you up in the turn order, she's also going to give you a damage boost so that you can do more damage with somebody like Dan Heng. Now, Bronya's single target actually isn't completely useless. Thanks to her talent leading the way, after this character uses a basic attack, her next action will actually be advanced forward a little bit. So it isn't completely useless, but you still most of the time want to be using her skill ability. Now, all this is great and all, but where Bronya really comes into play is with her ultimate ability, which, in my opinion, is one of the best ultimates in the entire game. And it's what makes her the best 5-star from the standard banner. When using her ultimate, she's going to give an attack buff to all allies, and also give a crit damage buff equal to 15% of her own crit damage plus 18%. So we're going to see here, we're going to give a huge buff to every single one of our allies. And if we check on a character like Dan Heng, for example, we're going to see that he now has an additional 49% attack and 44% crit damage, which is a really good effect. If you're able to get good energy regen on a character like Bronya, you can make this really, really powerful and make it so that your Dan Heng or whoever your DPS you're using with her does a crap ton of damage. And that's, my friends, is what makes Bronya so good and so powerful, is her capabilities and her ability to bring characters forward, get them going, and do huge damage thanks to her buffs. That is Bronya. I hope you like her little character trial, but now we have a pretty important job, and that is going to be taking her to the maximum level. So we're going to start on our ascension path. We have a lot of EXP books on this account, so we're just going to start at 20 and go all the way to level 80. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and just like that, we're going to be able to get our Bronya to level 80. Good stuff. And of course, from that, we're also going to get 3 little passes, which we can use towards the standard banner, which I think will be very, very nice. Because if you don't know, every time you level up your Bronya, you're actually guaranteed to get a 5-star from the standard banner. So if we use 3 pulls, we're going to see one here. Watch this. Boom. Damn it. No. Come on, please. No. What is it? Oh, good night, sleep well. That's a good light cone. Anyways, now that we're done with that, let's move on to Bronya Lightcones. So let's talk about a few of them that I particularly really like for Bronya. One of my favorite ones is But the Battle Isn't Over, which is her signature light cone. This is a really good one. Gives you energy regen, an extra skill point. I love this light cone. Earthly Escapade for Sparkle is another good one because it gives you more crit damage. Other than the crit damage, though, there isn't too much here that she likes because she doesn't really care about the crit rate. The only 3-star I would maybe recommend would be Meshing Cogs for the additional energy. But that's kind of cope. More particularly, you're really going to want a past and future. This is a really good light cone for her because of the passive effect. Whenever you use a skill, the next ally taking action is going to deal 16% increased damage. This is really good because of Bronya's skill, where she brings up a character and then boom, they go. Other than that, there's not too many 4-stars I would really recommend. Planetary Rendezvous can work if you have another wind character. I guess if you're running another harmony unit, then you can use Poise to Bloom. But again, a lot of cope options. I would generally go with past and future, considering it's a free light cone. And all you have to do to get it is quite simply go to the parlor car, boom, shop, and we can just go quite simply to the priceless jewels, and we can just buy one. That simple. Easy as that. And I think we can actually superimpose it a couple times too, right? Yeah, we can superimpose it 3 times. We can get it to super imposition 4. That's great. Going to give us a 28% damage increase to our next character. And let's just take it as far as we can. Is that 19 million credits on this account? Holy crap. Let's just take this thing all the way to level 80. 40, 50, 60. We can do 70. Nice. And I think we'll actually leave it at 70 for right now because I want to save some of these mats for the next part, for traces. I have to do all these. Fun.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we got her to 888, obviously ignoring her basic attack because there's no need to level that. We can do a little bit further by using some Tears of Dreams. We can actually get one more little crit damage increase. Other than that, though, I think we're going to leave it there. And yeah, Light Cone prepared, Trace is prepared. Next thing we need, another Eidolon. Because you know what? We're getting lucky today. And I did notice that this account actually does have some additional Star Rail passes. So let's use it for them and get them another Bronya. E2 Bronya upcoming. Not on the first one. Second one, though, E2 Bronya. Damn it, that'd be such a good video title. I saved this viewer's account. Please. No. 4. Tragedy pull. Please, bro. No. Summon home. The Bronya. Yeah. No. Okay. We got one more chance. The chance is gone. Damn it. Well, no E2 Bronya today. However, this account actually does have Eidolon 1, and Eidolon 1 is actually pretty good. When using your skill, you actually have a 50% chance to recover a skill point. E1 Bronya is actually pretty strong and makes her a lot more usable with high skill point teams that end up using a lot of skill points. Like Dan Heng, for example, is a big one. Also, I just noticed this account is like only men. Okay, I'm here for it. Well, next thing we ought to do is we have to build some relics. How fun. So for Bronya relics, there is one set that I like for her more than any other set, and that is the speed set. Messenger traversing hackerspace. That's my favorite set for her. The other options for her include, like, I guess some mixes of 2 pieces. Like, I guess you could go 2-piece speed set and 2-piece guard of wuthering snow if you're coping. And maybe like 2-piece HP for more health, I guess. But generally there aren't too many options. I mean, you don't need that much bulk on Bronya, not too much. So for almost every single comp, you're going to want to use her on 4-piece traveling hackerspace for the extra speed buffs. Next up, for her planar ornaments, you do have a couple options. I'm a big fan of the Broken Keel set for more crit damage. Fleet of Ageless can work because it gives you a team-wide attack buff. Anything with energy regeneration rate honestly isn't all that bad. And then also, if you're able to get her with another wind character like Blade, this can be a really good set. Sprightly Von Walk I like for the same reason. More energy regeneration, never a bad thing. And those are generally all the sets I would recommend for her. Now, let's talk about the stats you want. So firstly, the body, you're going to want crit damage. For the feet, you're going to want speed. For the planar ornament, you're going to want either HP percent or defense percent. And then for your link rope, you're going to want energy regeneration rate. And those are the 4 stats you're going to want. In terms of substats, we want mainly 4 things. 1, speed. 2, crit damage. 3, either HP or defense for a little more bulk. And then 4, if we do have the Broken Keel set, like we discussed earlier, we are going to want to get 30% effect res to activate the set bonus. And that's going to be our goal with relics. So let's start out here. The first thing we can look for, easy hat. We have one with a little bit of crit damage here. Let's equip it. Gloves, we have a little bit of crit damage on this one. Let's equip it. The chest, we really want crit damage if we have it. It doesn't look like we do have a crit damage piece in this set, so we're gonna have to find crit damage on something else and go for a 2-piece because we really want crit damage on main stat. So let's sort by crit damage, and we're gonna see that we have one in not very good sets for her. It looks like we're just gonna be going for the ones with the best substats then, which would most likely be something like this one, which has 5 speed. I think that can work for right now. Not going to be a great set, but it is what it is. That means we can go for any speed boot that we really want. For example, this one with crit damage, honestly, might not be all that bad. And then for our sphere, HP, crit damage effect res. I like that one. And then our rope, energy regen, effect res. I like that. And that's going to be our full set. Let's enhance some of them. We're going to roll into crit damage immediately. Awesome. Oh, we have so many ores on this account. Oh my goodness, we're stacking them up. That means I can take every piece to plus 15. Awesome. We're going to get 2 crit damage. Awesome. Good start. Let's hope we can do that with this next piece. And get crit damage again. Miss it every time. Okay. Let's try again. Let's hit crit damage this time. We hit it once. It's something. Hit it one more time. Damn you. The chest is already leveled up, so we don't have to level that up. Boots, we can do one more enhancement. We got a crit damage. Awesome. For the sphere, we're going to have to level this up. We have 2 good stats in the middle there, highlighted in yellow, which we're only going to hit one time. That is really unlucky. Last thing is going to be the rope here. It has 1 good stat and effect res. We hit it twice. Awesome. We'll take that. We now have a full set here. It's a little dysfunctional, but it should work. Our final stats are going to be 135 speed, which is perfect. Then we're going to have 181% crit damage, which is pretty decent. And 29.5% effect res. Oh my goodness. We need 0.5 more. How can we get it? We can either get it from Relics, or what we can do is unlock this last little trace here and get 6% more. I think we're going to try to do that. We can do this. We just need 0.5 more percent. And to do that, we'll use our Bronya. Let's go, Bronya. Let's see what you can do. Bring up Dan Heng. Because you're E1, you sometimes recover a skill point. You don't always. The nice thing is, though, is that we're going to get 2 separate damage boosts. One from Bronya and one from her Lightcone, which is really good. Now Dan Heng is going to demolish stuff like he does. Absolute insanity unit. Now we just bring up Dan Heng again, and look at that. We didn't recover a skill point that time. That's fine. And with our buffs, we're doing 126k. Come on. We just got our Bronya buff for the first time. I'm actually looking forward to see how much this is worth. It is 45% crit damage, 49% attack. Not terrible. We will take that. Heck yeah. 145k that time. All thanks to Bronya. And Eidolon being a pretty broken unit. Raise crit damage for a second time. And we can go off again, do another huge attack. And we already have max stacks for Eidolon. That's awesome. Now, that is partly due to the fact that we have Luocha and March 7th, who are pretty skill point friendly characters. So it does make it a lot easier for Eidolon to get off these big attacks every time, because I'm really only using their normal attacks, which is extremely helpful. Anyways, one more wave. Final wave should be an easy clear. Go in the middle here, Dan Heng, and finish us up the battle. Good stuff. Easy peasy. Thank you, Bronya. I think I got to do that either 1 or 2 more times, so we're just going to skip past that until I'm done. Okay, we are back. We have finished it officially. We now have enough for the traits, and we now have exactly enough effect res for our Bronya. She is now completed. We got good speed, we got good crit damage, and we got good effect res on her. Everything is completed to make the perfect Bronya. And it's time to try her for one final time in the parlor car. Bronya, let's go. I'm going to go as far as I can into this person's MOC to make Bronya as useful as possible so that we can beat absolutely everything. Let's try her in this first little part here. We can use Jingyuan this time. I don't remember the last time I used a Jingyuan because I don't have him. But we can pair him with our latest addition, Bronya. And then maybe we also throw in some sort of support, probably either Adventurine or Luocha. I'm thinking maybe Adventurine. And then we just need one more character. Because he has a wind weakness and imaginary, there are a couple options. I'm thinking March 7th again. I really like that comp. Let's go. It's time to kill stuff. Enhance. Defense. Support. Enhance again. Oh my goodness, look at all our buffs. Let's go all in, boys. It's time. Bronya, about to give the biggest buffs you ever seen. Unless we die first. Oh gosh. Ugh, stop. Why are they so much faster than me? Okay, finally, I get a turn. Took long enough. Let's buff up Jingyuan right away. That's going to be our main goal. Buff up Jingyuan as much as possible and destroy stuff. Wha-boom! I love that guy. He's so cool. Still sad I don't have him, but it is what it is. With March, we're going to support Adventurine because he probably does the most attacks out of everybody here. And honestly, I'd be down to give March 7 some buffs with Bronya as well. We spread the buffs around. Everybody's happy, and everybody does more damage. Oh gosh, we killed everything. Good job, Jingyuan. Ah, let's go. We got the thingy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man, I did nothing. Wait, is March 7th built? Oh, no. I didn't check. Ah, she doesn't even have a light code. Ah, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, we need a replacement. I didn't realize March 7th was unbuilt. Dan Heng coming clutch. Okay, let's just skip ahead now till where I was at before. Okay, here we go. We finally got the Bronya buff. For the first time, we're going to increase our crit damage, and Jing Yuan is going to go up to 154. Dan Heng's going to go up to 148. Good stuff. The men are coming in clutch. It's time to kill this big old boy. Oh, gosh. Ah! Don't go into Moon Rage. That just quite simply is not necessary. We break again. Let's go. And we can spread the buffs around. We can give one to Dan Heng today. I'm down for that. Damn, this guy's a lot of health. Luckily, he's also about dead, though. Just a little bit more. Stop going to Moon Rage. There we go. We got him out. Jing Yuan's going to get the kill. Good stuff. Second side. Here we come. Or I guess it'd be more correct to say second half. And immediately we get the Bronya buff going. And 2 are already dead. Just the big guys remaining. Uh-oh. What did he just do to us? What's that eye above my head? I don't know. Anyways, Jing Yuan killing stuff with the Bronya burst. Go again, Bronya. Save us. Save us. Bring us to victory. Okay, we broke them both. Nice. Moon Rage ended. Dan Heng goes all out and does 14k like Dan Heng does. Oh no, Bronya. No, what happened to her? Is she good? What's that dark aura under her? It doesn't even look like she has a debuff. Oh god, he went to Moon Rage again. Stop. Oh, we stopped him again. Bro gets Moon Rage and we just stop him. Okay, we got Bronya back. Nice. Bring Jing Yuan back up. Save us. 100% action advanced every single time. And we're almost done. Just a little bit more to this guy. Jing Yuan. Nearly. I think that's it. Big guy dead. And we are done. Oh my goodness. Bronya was looking mighty strong there. Well, my friends, that's going to be the end of our little 24-hour showcase today. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. But regardless, that's going to be all for me today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.